What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So just in case you're wondering, I know I'm still banned. I don't get unbanned until like maybe later today on the 16th at 10 p.m. So keep that in mind. This is some old footage from season 1, so I still have like an hour of footage left. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know before you start asking questions of like, oh, how did you get yourself unbanned or something. So yeah, I do save recording footage just in case. So anyways, today on this video, I do want to talk about the MAC-10 because that seems to be the upcoming SMG for Season 3. And since this is a SMG that's going to be released soon, a lot of people are obviously worried. And it seems to be more so every season. Whenever a new assault rifle or SMG or even an LMG comes out, people start to get a little bit more worried because the more seasons pass, the stronger these weapons get. So yeah, I understand why people would be so like alarmed when they hear that another SMG is coming in, especially the MAC-10, which has been pretty prevalent in Warzone as well as Black Ops Cold War. I mean, it was one of the most formidable SMGs from what I remember. I don't know if it's nerfed, but yeah, from what I remember, it was a very, very deadly SMG. A lot of people were running it. And yeah, from what the leaker said, it is going to have I guess a similar fire rate to the Fennec, which of course a lot of people are going to be worried because we don't know how stable or how powerful the weapon is going to be. But keep in mind, this is a Black Ops Cold War weapon, so that means it's going to have the Black Ops Cold War gunsmith. So that basically means that it's going to have similar attachments or similar upsides and downsides, just like the Peacekeeper, Hades, as well as the MX-9 do, which is, of course, why I'm making this video right now, because the last time we had an SMG that had the Black Ops Cold War gunsmith, it ended up, it was a fucking shit show for quite a while. So I'm pretty sure any of you guys that have played this game recently knows that the MX-9 was one of the most disgusting SMGs ever created for this game. It had an insane amount of range, a very fast reload speed, as well as a large caliber which increased the damage and headshot damage even further, to the point where you were going to lose every single gunfight if you didn't have that proper weapon. The weird thing is, I didn't really expect the MX-9 at the time to be as overpowered as it was. To be honest, I kind of expected the MX-9 to perform kind of like how it is right now, where it does have more horizontal recoil, less range, but it's still pretty formidable at that. I mean, it's not the meta weapon, but I mean, it's still a very, very good SMG. That's how I expected it to run. I didn't really expect it to be that powerful when it first got released, and that's what surprised me the most. And it was very alarming, especially when I was grinding for gold, because immediately, right from the jump, within a few games, I already knew this SMG was overpowered. A little bit later, of course, we did get the Hades LMG as well, but it wasn't really that bad. I mean, it did have the Black Ops Cold War template, but it wasn't something that broke the game as much as the MX-9 did. So, I mean, 2 out of 3, I mean, yeah, they fucked up on one of those weapons. But since this one's an SMG, of course, this raises a lot of concern. And let's be honest, the MX-9 almost had no downsides. And even if there were downsides, they were not even 1% serious. I mean, you could have an extended barrel that increased the range by 20% and there was no downside. If you wanted the suppressor barrel, there was no downside. If you had large caliber, no downside at all. I think the only attachment that I could think of that had a downside was probably the hybrid mag, and that's pretty much it. And even then, it wasn't that crazy. The difference here is that the MAC-10 is going to be slightly different because it's going to have bullet speed. So, of course, this is the third weapon in the game to ever have bullet velocity, but this is also the first SMG to have it. Of course, you guys already know that the AS-VAL and the M13 have bullet velocity. These are the only two that have it currently in the game that's released. But the MAC-10 is going to be included with bullet velocity, but there are going to be attachments that do increase it or decrease it. There are approximately 4 barrels. One that increases range by itself. There's one that actually just increases the bullet speed by itself. There's some that slightly increases the bullet speed and the range. And there's one other barrel called the Reinforced Heavy that increases, or I guess significantly increases, range and bullet velocity. So while you have a lot of options for this weapon in terms of barrels, we don't really know how well the bullet speed's gonna be when it's not increased at all, or how the damage is going to be in general, or let alone the range. It could be so good to the point where you don't really have to, you know, expand your range or increase your bullet velocity. But I mean, I highly doubt. I mean, if you're going to want to kill from, you know, small to medium ranges, I'm assuming you're going to have some sort of barrel. But at the same time, we don't really know which one you're going to need. And like I said, this is kind of like a coin toss. Maybe it could be one of the worst SMGs in the game, and it could be one of the best. But then again, we can't really assume, I mean, even besides the past with the MX9, we can't really assume that this weapon's going to have like massive damage and massive range. I'm assuming we're not going to have large caliber. If anything, this is probably just going to have extended mags, but that's also another question. How much fucking ammo is this thing going to have? Is it just going to go up to maybe 40, or is it going to go up to 50, or perhaps even 60? Is there going to be you know, a high caliber round thing where it ends up becoming even stronger? We don't know that. In my opinion, I hope to God that they don't make another large caliber round for SMGs, because like I said, I think I made a video previously saying that large caliber rounds should no longer be part of SMGs because of what happened with the Bison as well as the MX9. After those two SMGs, I mean, it's obviously a stupid decision to put large caliber on any SMG, because they'll end up becoming stronger than assault rifles or even LMGs. There'll be no point to run anything else. History has pretty much shown that it's been a very, very stupid idea, especially since the multipliers for SMGs are already good as it is. I think the only bad one that I could think of is probably the cordite, and that's it. I mean, most of the headshot multipliers are decent enough for SMGs. You don't need large caliber to increase it to the point where it could 3-shot at least by getting 1 shot to the head. But we do have to remember, with those barrels that give us like more extended range or extra bullet speed, most chances are they're going to have some pretty significant downsides. I know that there's one that increases the range and bullet speed by a minor amount, but there's also one that increases it in a major way. But at the same time, they could have some major downsides. I mean, for example, look at the long barrel for the Peacekeeper. That one increases your range by 100%. But it also decreases your ADS time by 35%. I mean, the same goes for the Hades as well. There is a barrel that increases your range by 30%, but it also decreases your ADS movement speed by like, what, 15 to 30%? So yeah, I mean, there's some significant downsides with those weapons at least. Another thing that we do have to look out for is the fact that it's going to have a legendary, not a mythic. And keep in mind, this is a new weapon. From what I understand, the AK-47 is going to have the mythic instead. So maybe this isn't going to be as overpowered as a lot of people think it is. I know I must sound stupid trying to give them the benefit of the doubt given the past of this game. I mean, even right now, we're kind of in the shitter. But it's... I mean, we have to at least see what happens with this weapon. Who knows? I mean, look at the Jak-12. I mean, it's not really something worth using. I know a lot of people are going to say the slug rounds are good, but I mean, it only has like 8 bullets. And yeah, have fun trying to or have fun reloading every fucking 5 seconds. We do have to remember that after Season 3, during Season 4, we are going to be getting the Koshka, which is a sniper rifle. So maybe it won't be that toxic knowing that there's no other assault rifle or LMG or SMG coming out after. So yeah, even if this thing becomes overpowered, I mean, I'm hoping that the patch notes for Season 3 are going to be good so that more guns have the chance to shine. One of them, my money's on the M4. Hopefully that one becomes a lot better. I know the cordite might get buffed because it's getting a legendary, so that's something that we have to look out for. I can't wait for the patch notes, by the way. And also persistence. I mean, persistence might also get nerfed too, but I mean, who knows? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.